Where you buy is just as important as what you buy. I have seen smart women buy beautiful properties in the wrong market and struggle for years with negative cash flow and constant stress. And I have seen those same women buy simple properties in the right market, and suddenly real estate feels easy. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best US markets for cash flow rentals in today's market, rank using the same criteria I use in my own portfolio, especially for busy professional women who want reliable income without becoming a full-time landlord. If we haven't met yet, I am Korianne Mar. I started buying rental properties while working a full-time and raising a family. I didn't have unlimited time and I couldn't afford to make a bunch of expensive mistakes. So I had to learn how to pick the right markets for cash flow rentals, not just where everyone can on YouTube said was hot. So over the past 2 decades, I have built a multi-market portfolio using a simple buy and hold strategy that focuses on cash flow, long-term appreciation, and strong fundamentals. Real estate has given me financially independence and the ability to design my life with more freedom and on my own terms. Now I help professional women like you do the same. So this channel, Build Wealth with Korianne, is a supportive community. It's not about flexing, it's about educations, real numbers, and a tribe of women growing together. If that's the kind of space you want to be in, make sure to hit subscribe and tap the bell. And if there is a woman in your life who keeps saying, I want to invest but I don't know where to start, please share this video with her. She belongs in this community too. So by the end of this video, you will know the top 4 criteria for ranking any real estate market. The Midwest markets that are strongest for pure cash flow. The Sunbelt markets that balance cash flow with growth. Why Texas is still one of my favorite states for long-term investors, and the type of markets I'm avoiding in 2026, plus warning signs to watch for anywhere. Let's start with how I evaluate any market. When I look at a market, I don't start with hype. I start with 4 simple criteria. Please make the note. Number 1 is price to rent ratio. How much does a typical house cost compared to what it can rent for? So lower price with higher rent equals stronger cash flow potential. If a $200,000 home rent for $2,000 a month, that's really good. If it's rent for $1,200 per month, the math is much harder. Number 2 is population and job growth is very important for real estate. I want to see people and jobs moving in, not out. So growing population equal long-term tenants demand. So diverse job base equal less risk if one industry struggles. Number 3 is landlord-friendly laws. This is huge, especially for women who don't want legal headaches. How easy it is to remove a non-paying tenant. Are there strict rent caps or aggressive rent control? Does the law treat landlords and tenants fairly? Number 4 is vacancy rate. I like markets where vacancy is typically under 5%. So low vacancy equal you don't have to fight tenants. High vacancy equal more risk. Your property sit empty. If a market look good on all 4 of this, I keep digging. If it fell on 2 or more, I'm very cautious, and no matter how cute the house look. So let's talk about Midwest, which is still one of my favorite regions for pure cash flow now. Remember, there are not guaranteed winners. you still have to analyze individual deals, but these markets tend to pass my criteria consistently. So the market number 1 is Kansas City. Strong rent-to-price ratios, growing healthcare, logistics, and tech sectors. It is a landlord-friendly environment. For example, one house purchase price is about $170,000. It rent for about $1,500 per month. At today's rate, with a good property management and a reserve, you can still find deals that cash flow if you buy right. And market number 2 is Indianapolis, Indiana. Steady population growth, diverse economy. It has healthcare, logistics, tax. The median home price is still often under $220,000 in many B-class neighborhoods. I like Indianapolis for beginner investors because it's relatively stable. It has lots of 3-bedroom single-family homes that rent well to family. There is good property management infrastructure in place. Market number 3, Memphis, Tennessee. One of the highest cash flow return markets historically. Strong renters populations, landlord-friendly laws. You must be selective in Memphis. Some neighborhoods are great, some you should avoid. So team matter, but the deals can be excellent. One of the students in my community bought a $140,000 single-family property in Memphis that rents for about $1,350 per month. After all expenses and reserve, she net around about $200 per month, and her tenant is paying down her mortgage every month. So this market isn't flashy, but for a buy and hold investor who values steady cash flow, they are powerful. So next, let's talk about Sunbelt markets, where you can get a combination of cash flow and a long-term growth. The market number 4 is Huntsville, Alabama. Massive growth in defense, aerospace, and tech. Still relatively affordable compared to many Sunbelt cities. Strong rent demand from professionals. A 3-bedroom property in Huntsville can still be found in the mid-200s and rent for numbers that make sense. You may not have as high cash flow as in Memphis, but the growth potential is strong. And market number 5, Knoxville, Tennessee. The university town with a steady renter base, growing popularity as a place to live and retire. Good demand for midterm rentals, traveling professionals, grad students, relocations. One of the investors that I know, she added a midterm rentals in Knoxville. She get about 3 months corporate leases and has significant higher cash flow than the standard 12-month lease long term. And market number 6, San Antonio, Texas. More affordable than Austin. A strong military base and healthcare employment. It is a no state income tax. Landlord-friendly state. You know, I'm in Texas. I invest here. I raised my family here for 10 years, and I know this market well. San Antonio and certain part of DFW still offer solid cash flow opportunities, especially if you are willing to buy B-class properties in a working-class neighborhoods. Let me say a bit more about Texas, since it's home for me. Here is why Texas has been a strong long-term bet. It is a no-state income tax, so we move here for that reason as well. Significant population inflow from other states. Diverse job markets. Tax, healthcare, banking, manufacturing, military, and energy. Generally, landlords-friendly laws. Now, not every Texas city is equally good for cash flow, so do your homework. Austin has seen huge appreciations, but cash flow is tight for many areas unless you bought years ago. San Antonio and part of DFW often still have better price to rent ratios. If you are a professional woman wanting to invest in Texas, my advice is focus on the B-class neighborhoods. Look for properties under the median price for the metro. Make sure the rent supports your total cost at today's rates, not hoping they will. So let's also talk about the markets I'm cautious about and avoiding now, especially if you are newer investor. The overheated coastal markets like cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York City, Miami often have very high prices, rents that don't keep up with purchase prices, tough regulations for landlords. Your price to rent ratios are too stretched that even at low interest rates, it was hard to cash flow. At 7% is extremely challenging for buy and hold long-term rentals. Could you make money there with a very advanced strategy or different asset class? Absolutely yes, sure. But for most busy professional women starting out, there are easier, less risky places to begin with. Markets with aggressive rent control or anti-landlord policies, if the city is talking about strict rent caps, making it harder to remove non-paying tenants, passing law that shifts all risk to landlords, I pause. You want predictability. You want to know that if a tenant stops paying, there is a clear, fair legal process to regain control of your property. Your cash flow is not just numbers on the spreadsheet, it's also about how easy or hard it is to operate in that environment. This is why I often steer women to a market and states that are clearly landlord friendly, especially for their first few deals. So here is your action step for today, and it will teach you more than hours of scrolling social media. Pick one Midwest market from this video and one Sunbelt market. Go to the site like rentometer.com or simply search rental listings. Look at average rent for 3 bedrooms in each city. Then check median home prices on Zillow for that same city. Calculate a rough price to rent ratio. The monthly rent times 100 divide the purchase price. Do the numbers look better in one region than the other? That is the sign of where you may want to dig deeper. 20 minutes doing this will give you more clarity than listening to random market predictions on the news. So I want to know, what city or state are you currently considering for your first or next rental property? Drop it in the comments. And if you are already invested outside of your home state, tell us how it went. Your experience, your questions, your ideas. They help other women in this community so much, so please share. This is how we build a tribe of women investors who grow and succeed together, not in isolation. You know which market I liked and why the next step is to make sure you never overpay and never buy a property that won't cash flow, no matter how good the market looks. So watch this video next. Is my full cash flow analysis walkthrough. I will show you exactly how I evaluate a property in just a few minutes, so you can make smart, confident decisions. So click that video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share it with another professional woman who ready to choose her first real estate market. I will see you there. Ciao.